before I talk about it, before I talk about Pump It Up Rise, it's important to talk about what a simulator is. Pump It Up simulators are basically ways of emulating Pump It Up basically on a computer. And the reason why Andamir, oh my god, my microphone started waiting the entire time. And the reason why Andamir is making this application is because they closed down Pump Sanity, which was one of the most popular used simulators. That being said, there are other simulators. I'm not sure if I should mention them just in the case, for whatever reason, Andamir staff is watching this, because I think simulators have a purpose in the community. But yeah, that's just for a clarification. Ladies and gentlemen, today I have here some pretty unique news. So I think it was announced back in the big one of 2025 or 2024. It's been some time. I think it's been around like 6 months. There was an announcement with the new Pump It Up mix. There would be a new Pump It Up version on Steam. This was announced several months ago, and I didn't really think too much of it. I think I originally made my own thoughts on it. I ended up scrapping the footage because I didn't think it was that interesting. But here it is. Pump It Up Rise. The legendary arcade rhythm game Pump It Up is finally coming to Steam. Introducing... Why is it an exclamation point? And then the tier... Okay. The newest entry in the series, now playable at home with your keyboard or game pad. Play your way anywhere, anytime, anywhere. It's going to be releasing June. And a Miro. I'm assuming this is your only game. PIU game. That's really funny to me. Yeah, let's see the highlights. The normal tunes, 200 songs, official launch for updates and DLC. I'm assuming it's gonna be similar to, if you guys know, like Muse Dash, DJ Max. It's gonna have like different packs to install, full gamepad support. Play with ease and enjoy the unique PIU step charts with your preferred controller setup. Play with ease. Gamepad support. I'm assuming they're talking about like having your own like third-party pads. That's gonna feel like ass to play on. We aren't talking about 4-panel. This is 5-panel where you need 5 individual buttons. So I just don't think it's gonna work very well. Maybe he's talking about using the touchscreen. But then it's like, okay, difficulty for all user levels from beginner to extreme. There's something for everyone. Dedicated controller support coming soon. We are preparing official controller compatibility. These two claims contradict each other. This feels rushed. Until i3, 4 gigs. 50 gigabytes! 50 gigabytes! Okay, Jesus. I mean, I guess that's fair if it comes with all the BGAs, but I thought they would find a better way to potentially, make things more compact. This is what the interface looks like. Hypnosis. Okay, all of the classic Banya stuff. But it's kind of weird because it doesn't use, like, the official banners. It uses just, like... It's almost like avatars for them. Speed, BGA. Warm up, F1. This interface, a lot of elements already thematically kind of clash with each other. Like, for example, like, this stuff reminds me of stuff you would see in, like, Stepmania. But then, like, the font is like a Marvel superhero font. It's kind of just weird decisions. That's BPM. Just a lot of kind of weird decisions with the graphics overall, I would say. There's all tunes, Legacy, Fiesta, EX. I'm assuming it's everything older than Fiesta is... What? Why would they make it like that? Because in actual Phoenix, it's Fiesta 2, Fiesta 2. but now we have 3 whole separate sections of it. It's just kind of, it's not very fleshed out, and the legacy is everything behind, which is fair enough. But why not just do it the same as like actual Phoenix or something like that, or the arcades? Just, it's kind of hard to navigate. It's centered, center UI, stomp meter. What the fuck? It's kind of going for a Marvel theme with the fonts. The Judgment, like the node skin reminds me of, it's like a spin-off between Phoenix, slightly adjusted with the saturation and brightness, with Basic Node? I'm not really sure. Wow, those particles are... Yeah, the colors are infinity, like. So it's kind of like if you took the Phoenix skin, made it like the colors a little bit like adjusted, and then made it Phoenix. I mean, made it like infinity. Wow, we have half double here. That's pretty unique. You have a pause screen, which kind of looks, again, kind of looks ugly. This whole game kind of looks ugly, to be honest. Rhythm level. Yeah, a lot of things just are not explained. Wow, this game just looks really ugly. I'm not gonna lie. Just me? Yeah, this looks ugly. It still uses a Phoenix scoring based off 1 million scoring. But let's check out the video. Let's oh my god. Oh, it's only 25 seconds. Oh! You see some different exclusive backgrounds, so okay. Ooh. Yeah, there is a lot of exclusive stuff that seems like it's gonna be made for Pump It Up. Pump It Up. Where's the Rise? It's just Pump It Up. What is this? All of the other mixes kind of have like a little like text, like Pump It Up Phoenix. I mean, Pump It Up Phoenix. Yeah, there would be a Phoenix XX to double X in the background. This is Pump It Up Rise. There's no Rise. It's almost like they didn't even have time to commission like a logo with the Rise text. Again, first impressions are everything in this. I mean, very cool. This seems like we're gonna get a lot of fleshed out BGA songs charts for it. That we're probably not going to see in the arcade right away. It's probably going to take like maybe a year or two to get ported to the arcade. Or, you know, if they do make it exclusive, then I guess that's what's going to make a Pump It Up Rise different. I also wonder, like, is this going to be free? They never really mentioned anything about that. I wonder if they posted it on their YouTube channel. They have not. Let's just look up if there's anything else about Pump It Up Rise, because it seems like it just came out like pretty recently. You already have Sean making a video, which was very quick. 19 minutes! Man, he had a lot to talk about, huh? Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I just realized there's single. There's half double. There is no double. I originally was thinking to myself, like, huh, that's an interesting addition to providing the half double. But I just genuinely think that there's not going to be doubles in this, or at least they're not showing it. First of all, they're going to have to probably make new half double charts. Second of all, that's going to be kind of cool how maybe in the new mix they might revive half double, considering they might use e-charts. I'm not really sure. Maybe they're taking more of an XMX approach, because I know XMX has some different ideas like that. I think that's a stretch, but yeah, how are you going to play a half double on a D-pad? Because remember, a D-pad has 4 buttons. If you have to deal with 6 buttons, are you going to do like, I guess that would actually work. No, 6 buttons could work, because then you can use like here, 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 here. But then for the 5, it's like, how do you distribute 5 buttons on this? Like one finger, like your dominant hand is going to use 3 and 2, and your other one's going to use 2. It's like, or maybe like shoulder buttons. Like I don't know, man. Pump It Up is not going to really work very well on a controller setup. Yeah, doesn't really feature any. It's more of a teaser. I definitely agree with that. And there's already a lot of discussion. This is just pointless. No one's gonna switch to this. Minus like the official, minus like the new songs that are eventually probably gonna get ported to the arcade. We've seen this with Pump It Up Mobile. So for context, Pump It Up Mobile was a app that was released coincide with Pump It Up XX during its like lifespan, and during its time. Mobile received a lot of exclusive songs that you wouldn't be able to play in XX. And eventually when mobile was shut down because of whatever logistical reasons or just, removing support of it, eventually those songs were ported to Pump It Up Phoenix. Add that when it comes to Pump It Up Mobile, as you can see, all of these songs in this update are in Pump It Up Phoenix now. Star Dream came out on Pump It Up Phoenix. I feel like the exact same thing is going to happen with Pump It Up Rise. The design philosophy feels kind of... It kind of feels like it, but not entirely. I mean, it's just a very... again, there's a lot of elements here that just clash, and I just don't agree with the font choicing at all. Maybe they'll change things up. I don't understand the 3 little bars. It's just very strange why the purpose of this exists. I feel like the only thing that might make this unique with the whole launch is how they're mentioning how full pad support or official controller. If they're talking about an official controller, that's gonna really dictate the I guess like launch. It can probably make it more relevant or not. So I was planning on making a video about this. They might, on their Pump It Up merchandise website, they might release maybe hand pump style, where this game will prioritize playing. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that the music was going on. The game will prioritize on being a hand simulator or using your fingers, so you can use a dedicated keypad or a giant hand controller. We see this also in Korea. Born to lead us to sell these. Yeah. Or they will actually release their own dance pad. I think that would be really unique, considering how Born to Lead currently sells and Miro LX pads directly from them. Could be interesting to see. I'm thinking Andamiro is probably going to go towards the route of the more hands now. It just seems more logistically safe for them. But then at that point, it's like, why does this exist? It just seems like it's like, why? This seems like it will provide less features than what a simulator provides. If they can provide more features, then great. But this is just Pump It Up Mobile, but on a computer. Even this description is trying to deliver on. It's just weird marketing. I don't know, man. I could do better marketing than this. Especially when two quotes contradict each other. They really should have, made more things that could make this, Pump It Up Rise. If it had a built-in step editor, something like Vortex would be really cool, where you can take current songs in Pump It Up and export them to USC files. Step edit is very, very dated. It's been around since freaking the Stone Age. If Pump It Up Rise had a dedicated step editor, I would totally see people use this as a multi-purpose tool. Kind of like Osu, where you could play music and also design your own like songs, right? So that's one suggestion I would have. Definitely, this would be a great opportunity if Andamiro does it. I'm also worried about the price. They said DLC, and considering how Pump It Up has developed on a PC market, and people play with simulators, get everything for free and more. I don't know. I don't want to be redundant. That's just my firsthand experience. I mean, firsthand quotes. I think, objectively speaking, this works worse than Pump It Up Mobile, because Pump It Up Mobile at least had a consistent theme. It was more polished. It had more backing. I'm not saying Pump It Up Mobile looks good by any means. Actually, no, this looks like a godsend compared to this. So, yeah. It's just, it exists. This is not going to survive that long, probably. What a waste of resources. But hey, maybe I'm just hating. But you're going to have to convince the communities to switch from their simulators. Otherwise, if you're going to make this a charged application, which it probably will be, then it's like, why? Why does this exist? That's my thoughts.